Hey, what's up, family? How y'all doing today? Hope y'all slept good, feeling good, feeling great, feeling great, feeling good. How are you? Hey, feeling good, feeling great, feeling good. How are you? I forgot what song is that. That's an Outkast song. I don't remember the name of it though. It's raw. I love Outkast. If Outkast came out with a whole nother album, everybody would buy it. I'm pretty sure it'll go certified platinum the first 6 months, probably to go platinum the first 6 months to a year easily. And it probably ain't got to be the best thing in the world just because Outkast, man. Outkast is dope. I slept pretty good last night. As you get older, I'm 30. I'm soon to be 31 next month. As you get older, you pay more attention to your body. You pay more attention to the things that benefit you, the things that you need to intake. As you get older, you start to realize that you can't always do the same things that you always been doing. I don't move the same way that I moved 10 years ago when I was 20. It just don't. I don't think the same way I thought when I was 20. I'm much more mature than I was at age 20. And a lot of people don't mature at the same rate as others. People mature differently. You can't identify me and another 30-year-old in the same category of maturity just because of our age. Age doesn't really equate to a maturity level. Your age don't mean that you're mature. I know plenty of 50, 60, 70 olds that made it up there in age, but when it comes to maturity, they lacking. To whereas I know some 20-year-olds that's more mature than some older folks that's out there handling their business. Now, a lot of people out here discussing Kevin Samuels, talking about, and it's mixed emotions. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised that I'm seeing a lot of sad emotion about Kevin Samuels. And it's not just for men, it's some women that sad about Kevin Samuels passing as well. As a human being, as a man, a black man, you don't want to wish death on nobody. So it's not a day that passed that I ever said, hey, I wish this dude died. I never wished death on this man. But it's also not a day that passed that I felt an attachment to this person on the level that where it will affect me, to where anything will happen to him will affect me. Now, of course, you want to say rest in peace for everyone. If he deserves peace, rest in peace to him. I didn't know the guy well. I saw a couple of his videos. I didn't care for it too much. Wasn't too fun for it. Derogatory towards black people, black women in general. Um, Granted, it's a difference between being honest with somebody, giving them your honest opinion, and being hurtful. Now, whereas I saw videos where it seemed more hurtful than just being like constructive criticism to people. Now, I think that our people, my people, and our women have been through more than enough abuse, mentally, verbally, and physically, to the point where we don't need anybody else with a large scale, with a large following to broadcast the weaknesses, the insecurities, the issues, the mental issues that our women go through. I think that most likely than none, a lot of them do realize what's going on. A lot of them know the position they in, and it's not for a person to have to tell you unless you just really just want to hear from an outside source. Now, granted, none of us are perfect. We all still striving to be better every day. Hopefully, you striving to be a better person than you was yesterday, or at least last year. So we all got our own mindsets, and we all think our own thoughts. And sometimes the thoughts we think Sometimes the thoughts we think are not going to sit well with others. Now, with that being said, if a person's thoughts don't sit well with you, then I feel like you're allowed to, out of respect, you're allowed to have a genuine feeling. Allowed to have a genuine feeling and express yourself genuinely, no matter what. I don't think it should be one-sided. I don't think that people that are not upset about this man's passing should be ridiculed or talked down on in regards to the fact that, because it's not about them wishing death on a person. I think that it's a clear overview that people out here not wishing death on a man. It ain't the fact that he died. Like, people weren't wishing death on this man. They're not excited about that. It's the disrespect that he showed towards our people on a daily basis, on a regular basis. And we got a big problem with mental illness in our community. Now, a mentally ill person that feel like that nothing's going right for them, everything going wrong for them, might seek counsel in a person that seem like they know what they're talking about, and they don't know what they're talking about. But you are really mentally ill, so now you're going to seek counsel from a person that don't know what they're talking about, and he giving you false information, making you feel like that you even worse than you was when you ain't nothing wrong with you. You might be in the wrong position. You might just ain't got the right guidance, but you don't need a person talking down on you, disrespecting you, making you feel like less of a person, or making you feel like that you're not complete. Because none of us are complete. We all lack somewhere. We all lack somewhere. It's just some of us are brave enough to show everybody how incomplete we are. Some of us are brave enough to show people that we're not perfect, and that a lot of us are not aware that it don't come with acceptance all the time. A lot of us are not aware that it don't come with freedom of speech and open judgment. So we don't wish that the dude was dead, but we're not upset that a man that spoke so foul on our people, spoke so foul on our women on a regular basis, set them up for failure, not success, set them up for failure on a regular basis. That's what the thing is. It's not that he died. It's the fact that those kind of remarks and comments that's coming out from a person with a high platform will not be spoken on a regular basis anymore. So think about it like that. People not upset. Like, people ain't wishing death on this dude. And a lot of people getting it misconstrued because y'all looking at the folks making jokes about it, saying, oh, well, I heard he dead. Oh, well, it ain't that a man died, because people care about people physically dying. We all got that human emotion in us. It's the kind of person you are, your character. It speaks for itself. And that means everything. It means everything. Now, as we see the platform that this man built for himself, he built it up, and a lot of people envied it because a lot of people wanted that much. They wanted that platform. But as this man passed away, now you see what comes with it. You got a few people speaking good on your name, got a lot of people speaking bad on your name. Can you be upset with the people speaking bad on your name? No, you can't be upset with the people speaking bad on your name, because your name wasn't worth much out here to us. What did you do for us in regards to uplifting us and being a positive influence? We know how to give constructive criticism. A lot of us know how to give it. A lot of people don't know how to take it. And a lot of problems is a lot of people want to give you constructive criticism in a harsh way. It's different ways to tell a person that you can see better for them. It's better ways, other ways you can tell a person that, oh, I can tell you where not where you bad at, or I'm gonna tell you not where you lack at, but let me tell you where I can help you strengthen yourself at to get the kind of person that you want to get. That's what you do. But what most people seeing, what we're seeing, is a lot of degrading remarks, most often than none, disrespect, you know what I mean? No encouragement, no love and compassion for our people. If I'm engaging with my women on a regular and they giving me a platform where black women calling me oh, I'm definitely gonna show compassion and love off the bat, beginning and end, so they'll know even if we have a heated conversation in the midst of us talking, because we got a difference of opinions, that at the end of the day, I love you and I'm here and I care about you and I want you to win. I don't want you to go away from this feeling like, yeah, he got another one. He beat this woman again. He beat this black woman. That ain't what it's supposed to be about. And that's not the world that we're supposed to be creating. And that's what was happening with that platform. It was building a division amongst us that we already had on a lower scale, but it was raising up to become greater that it didn't need to be. So I think a lot of people need to be aware of that. It's all right. We all gonna go at some point, but you do, and that's the truth. You reap what you sow, and that's the end. That's at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You sold out here negative energy. If you sow negative energy into the world, then that's what's gonna come back on you at the end of the day. You understand it? If you sow negative energy out there, that's the truth. You reap what you sow. You put negative out, negative gonna come back to you. Don't think that you can provide a bunch of negative information or negative energy out, and that at the end of the day, people gonna say, well, you know what? At the end of the day, that was just that was a person that was trying what? Trying what? You either do or you don't. You leave a positive impact or you don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what good a school shooter do before they shoot up a school. I don't want to hear about none of that. After you shoot up the school, that's the impact you got forever. You a school shooter, piece of shit. Should be resting in hell. So, y'all need to think a lot before you speak, because the stuff you say do come back on you, believe it or not. I ain't had no respect for him. Hey, I ain't had no love for him. None of us wish death on the man. And like, oh, we want him to die. Of course, a couple people probably did, but overall, with people justifying it, saying like, oh yeah, we wanted him to die, hoorah, rah, we happy. It wasn't like that. I think people need to stop being so low level mentally and understand what everybody really trying to say, man. You put that kind of energy out, that's the kind of energy that's gonna dwell over you in general. I don't think in 10 years from now, we're gonna be like, yeah, that was a great man, we needed him around. Ain't nobody gonna remember that man for nothing in 10 years from now, except for the old videos they pull up where they see him talking bad on black women. We can erase that from the archives. I'm fine with not having no more people like that speaking for us. I don't need that kind of energy out there for us. That's just me though. Hey, that's just me.